Hello everyone, and I'm gonna do my part of presentation about the choice of our group. We decided to do a tattoo shop, and my job in tattoo shop will be a manager. The things I got to do every every day, it's collecting customer feedback. There's two ways for us to collecting customer feedback. One is using Google to collect some online survey, and another one will be the paper survey in the store we provide. And the question on survey probably about, is it what we doing are professional? How's the tattoo recovery for you? And are we giving you enough device during the tattoo recovery or hygiene of tattoo tools? And how's the service we being give to you during this whole time? And except that I need to do the storm management is mainly about checking the fire hazard, inspect tattoo facilities, overseas sanitation. Is store management is quite a bit talk about like some safety concerns. That's all I have to do, or I have to check every day with everyone. So except that, my responsibility for manager responsibility is pricing of product or service. Prices may range from a couple hundred to a couple thousand, depending on how big the pieces of art it is. So that's related to the money, the price wise, the service wise, and the tattoo cares. Like, we gonna give you some medicine or something to take care your skins like that. And except that I still have to take care of the huge spending, like by buying some like insurance equipment, including even furniture or other things like the store tools. So that's another money wise thing I have to take care about. I think that's the most important thing about every stores is the money. So I responsibility for it. And that's the days and hours we open. We open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. And we close on Sunday, and hours may vary, depends on the holidays. So, which means we may switch around the open or the hours if like Independence Day or Memorial Day or Christmas or other things like this. And then we located downtown San Jose, and our slogan is adding tattoo to your dream. That's the whole thing for my part of presentation.
Hi everybody, my name is Amanda Marsh and I am the owner at Inked Forever. So a little bit about myself and my experience. I have 10 years in the tattoo industry. 5 of those I was a manager at another shop, so I have experience managing a team of artists. And long before that, I have been drawing my entire life. Some of my certifications is I have the bloodborne and pathogen, of course, and I also have my license for tattooing in California. My role is to oversee the shop. Kind of all the big decisions and last decisions go through me. And I also choose which artists will work at our shop, as well as I train our apprentices. The expenses that we have for our shop are rent, of course, for the space that we use for the shop. It's located in the center of downtown San Jose, so it's a little bit more on the expensive side, but it is absolutely worth it because downtown San Jose is a great place for art and culture, so everyone will be able to see our shop where it's located. Also, we have utilities that run about $350 to $400 per month. We also have our cleaning and sterilizing products, which are very important and necessary, running about $500 per month. And our business license, which is $200 a year or $17 per month almost. Our projected incomes are a lot of money. So the shop takes 40% of the artist's total income minus their tips. So let's say that they make $100, the shop takes 40, they keep 60. The artists are averaging about $500 a day, which is about $10,000 a month. The shop keeps 4,000, they keep 6. Since we have 3 artists, this is about $12,000 a month for the shop. And this does not include our apprentice income because their income varies a lot. So this is really at a minimum, and then we add on our apprentice income, and the shop gets a little bit more than that. The inventory and equipment needed, I kind of separated it by what the artists need to be successful, what the clients need to be comfortable, and then our cleaning supplies. So for the artists, we need to have comfortable chairs so that we could kind of work around our clients, preferably some that roll around. Also, we need a stencil board. So this is where the artists are able to kind of trace over different drawings and create the stencil, which we will later paste on our clients. With that, of course, we need the stencil ink and paper. And then we have sketch pads for everyone for them to kind of practice drawing on their downtime, or if they want to freestyle something really quick for their clients, they have a sketch pad to do that as well. For the clients, we want to have really comfortable chairs, preferably massage tables, so that we can lay it down flat or sit up if the clients need to sit down. Also, we have a couch for the waiting area. It's important that our clients are comfortable while they're waiting for their artists. And of course, lots of water. When people are going to get tattoos, it's important that they're hydrated so that they don't pass out on us. And then lastly, we have the consent packets. This will kind of go over what clients can expect out of their tattoo session, and also it protects the shop from if a client wants to sue or anything like that. We have full disclaimers in our consent packets. And for cleaning, we have gloves and touchless trash bins. A lot of our items should be touchless because when we have our gloves on, we can't touch things because our gloves are contaminated. So that's why that needs to be touchless. Also, a broom and a mop, of course, and BZK disinfecting wipes. These aren't like regular disinfecting wipes. They're ones that are also used in hospitals because we're working with blood and things like that. We need to have kind of the high-end disinfecting wipes, green soap, and then a bin for contaminated needles. We cannot throw our needles in the trash. We need to put them in this bin for contaminated items, which we later mail out to a company that disposes of those contaminated items safely. So just to review, we went over my experience in the tattoo industry. I've been in the tattoo industry over 10 years, so I'm the perfect person to run this shop. We went over the different expenses, also our projected incomes from what we get from the artist, and also our inventory and equipment needed to run our shop successfully. So now I will hand it over to the next person.
Hi, my name is Aurelie Seha. I'm one of the tattoo artists for At Inked Forever. My resume information is I require a state tattoo license, which is the state of California. I require a tattoo license for here or whatever state that I transfer to. I do need to get a different license. I also require a blood-borne certification, which is safety because we do work with blood and open wounds. I would also require a well-done portfolio with original art or the style of art that I like to do or will be my profession in, for example, portraits, new school, old school, or American style. I also need to have experience in other tattoo shops or experience tattooing at all, or else I would be considered an apprentice, not a tattoo artist. My responsibility as a tattoo artist is to create and bring the vision of the client to life on their skin. For example, a child can draw a picture and I can take that picture and put it on someone's skin, or a note from a loved one who's passed away, or maybe just something that they found online, whatever they like. My safety and supervision, a tattoo artist always needs to be licensed. If they are not licensed, they are not a legal tattoo artist. I'm also required to have safety certification, which I talked about before, since we are working with blood and open wounds. I am required to be wearing gloves no matter what tattoo or who I'm tattooing on, even if it's myself. I always have to have a clean and sanitized station. Everything always needs to be wrapped, wiped down, and fresh and clean for every tattoo I do. I always have to have the tattoo gun wrapped, fresh wrap for every different client, or else it's a very important breaking safety protocol. And once the gloves are on an artist, they are not allowed to touch anything besides your skin, the tattoo gun, and anything that is saran wrapped or was sanitized beforehand, or else they need to switch gloves because that is very dangerous and can cause an infection. Other information, we are open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. We're located downtown San Jose. The hours a tattoo artist isn't very particular on because we could start a tattoo that is at 7 p.m. It might end at midnight or maybe 1 a.m. 8 p.m. just means we won't take tattoos after that. Maybe not after 7:30, just to be going home a little sooner. Pricing of product and service. Pricing depends on the size, color, and design. For me personally, I have $100 minimum, which means even if you get, like, for this example, a tiny heart, it's still going to be $100 because we do have to make some profit off of it. And ink and tattoo guns are very expensive. Color obviously would be more. Portraits would be more if it's realism. A sleeve would be more because it's personal design. Also, if I do custom design a whole tattoo for you, I would require a deposit, which may be 40 to 50% of what the total cost would be. Buy utilities, insurance, equipment, and furniture. I am required to buy my own tattoo gun, ink, and needles. Every tattoo artist is very picky or specific about what tattoo gun, ink, or needles that they use. Some people prefer different brands, different sizing, up to them. Other utilities are provided, as well as the furniture for our station, which is just a chair and the little station you work at. Any customizations would come out of my pocket. For example, a cushion seat, some artwork hanging up, stuff like that. Maybe little knickknacks just to decorate my little area. That is all that I have. This is Inked Forever. This is our logo. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Taylor Hagerman, and today I am going to be telling you my position as an artist at our tattoo parlor. I feel that many people today don't really understand how popular tattoos are. I feel that our generation is very artistic in the way that they express how we express who we are exactly, from sexuality to style to the way that we address our, gender to art. And I think tattoos are one of the most popular ways of people expressing art and on their body. Okay, so for our tattoo parlor, I am an artist, meaning that I am the individual who is, tattooing another. The requirements as for to be an artist is you must have your tattoo license. You must be certified, as well as, we're not allowed to tattoo anybody without, the certificate, as well as an application regarding the resume and knowing the basic rules as to being an artist. So, the responsibility of a tattoo artist is to bring someone's art and work into real life and to be able to create it into a permanent form on the body. I think that, again, one of the most popular ways that people describe and are able to describe their personality as well as, put meaningful things on their body is through tattoos, including myself. I have a couple tattoos, even though they're very tiny. I feel that, going into getting this artwork, I don't regret anything about it. This one is a tattoo with one of my best friends. It's very meaningful to me, and not all tattoos have to be meaningful, but that's also the very unique thing about tattoos, is that fact that, you're able to get something meaningful, get something that you like. It's a piece of artwork that's going to be on you for the rest of your life. For me, this is one of my very best friends, and me and her got it together during a very bad time in her life when she was very ill. And, it's just very special to me, especially knowing that we were able to do that together. So, as a safety requirements, one thing is that all tools must be sanitized. Surface areas, tools, any type of, anything prior to tattooing the body. Not many people, I feel like, don't really understand the requirements and how, it's ink going into your body. And if you're not able to have those basic safety requirements, you would not want, going to an artist that you don't trust. So for our tattoo business, we're open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. I think everything, depends on the artist themselves, especially based on their clientele and how popular, based on your clientele and their days of set, But as for basic hours of operation, any artist, we are open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So, regarding the pricing, so pricing varies upon the size, color, and placement of the tattoos. For me, a basic tattoo, people don't really understand the work and thought, patience, as well as technique that goes into it. Even though it is some people basically just, stamp on what they want and you're able to.
Hello, my name is Jesus Jauregui Flores, and my position at Inked Forever is the apprentice. So a little bit about myself and my resume. I am currently in the process of getting a fine arts major degree at SJSU. Some of my skills are I'm very proficient with technology. I am very eager to learn. I am a very driven individual. I have exceptional work ethic. I am very detail oriented, which I believe is the cause of my driven personality. I work well with others since I did work part-time, or I am working part-time as a graphic designer here in San Jose. And at my graphic designer job, I am responsible for directing and organizing a section of the workforce, and I was also assisting the owner with delivery of materials because there were some people working with fabrics. Other people were working with other materials, so I was in charge of delivering those items. Also, at this job, I also learned how to maintain and respect all workspaces, how to keep them clean and professional looking. I also learned that the city has very strict regulations, that there are officers that come out and inspect your workspace. So I've learned how to keep a tidy and well-organized area. Some of my responsibilities at Inked Forever will be to train with the other artists, since it will be on me to go and ask them for help and advice. Another responsibility I will have is I will be running errands for the shop owner. So if they're out of cleaning supplies or cleaning materials such as alcohol swipes, if they need more needles for the tattoo guns, then I will most likely need to head out and grab a fresh batch in order to keep our workflow. Another one of my responsibilities will be to run the social media for the shop, mostly because I believe the owner and the other tattoo artists will be a little bit too busy just doing other tasks in order to be able to be on social media and be interacting with the followers on there. Also, social media is I'd say it's an important thing, especially in this day and age, since I know that I like to search for companies' social medias just to see what some of their followers are saying about them, trying to see how many followers they have, because if a company has a lot of followers, that means they must be doing something right. And on our social media, I can post our clean work environment. I can post stuff that happens behind the scenes to show that there's nothing shady happening at our tattoo shop, which will help ensure the satisfaction and the safety of our customers. In reality, this is a responsibility that we all have, or all my coworkers have at the shop, because if a customer does not feel safe at our shop getting a tattoo, then there's something we definitely need to work on. And as far as equipment goes, I am most likely going to be using a tattoo gun passed down from the other artists, just because starting off, I will not need something new, because most likely I will not be doing a lot of art pieces on people. I'm going to leave that more to the certified artist. And if I am doing a body piece, it most likely will be something small that I'm going to have an artist next to me watching me work on it. Another piece of equipment, you can call it, is cleaning materials, since, as I've said before, keeping our areas clean is very important, because the last thing we need is a customer to get a skin infection, and then our shop would be in great trouble. And the use of clean needles and a clean work environment is the most important to me,